I'm 24 years old, and I've been with my girlfriend for 3 years now. Honestly, I think she's one of the best people I've ever met. She's calm, emotionally mature, supportive, and genuinely kind in a way that feels rare now. Being with her feels peaceful. There's no constant fighting, no games, no manipulation. When life becomes stressful, she's the person who helps me breathe easier again. That's why this situation hurts so much. Because I truly love her. Not in a casual way. I mean real love. The kind where you can actually picture a future together. Marriage, kids, a home, growing old together. She feels like someone I could genuinely build a life with. But lately, I've been struggling with something that makes me feel guilty even admitting out loud. Physically, I don't think we're compatible. My girlfriend is naturally very skinny, and my whole life I've naturally been attracted to more curvy women. At the beginning of our relationship, I honestly thought it wouldn't matter long term because the emotional connection between us felt so strong. I thought attraction would grow naturally over time. But sexually, we've never really clicked. Part of it is probably different expectations around intimacy, but another part is harder to explain. A lot of the time, I just don't feel physical desire the way I think I'm supposed to in a relationship. I rarely feel the urge to initiate intimacy, and over the last 3 years, we've probably had sex less than 15 times. Even saying that feels strange. We're both young, we care about each other deeply, and yet the physical side of our relationship feels almost absent sometimes. And what scares me most is realizing that sometimes my desire completely shuts off around her. I still think she's beautiful. I still love being around her. But physically, something feels disconnected inside me, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that feeling. I'm also a pretty big guy myself. Around 192 centimeters tall and about 110 kilograms. Sometimes it almost feels like there's this physical mismatch between us that affects attraction more than I expected. The hardest part is that I would never want her to change herself for me. I would hate myself if she ever felt like she wasn't enough because of my preferences. I don't want her forcing herself to gain weight or comparing herself to other women just because I'm confused about my own attraction. She deserves to feel wanted exactly as she is. And honestly, that's part of why I feel so guilty. Because she's genuinely a good person. She's loyal, patient, emotionally supportive, and understanding. She's never pressured me or tried to make me feel bad about our lack of intimacy. If anything, she's been far more understanding than most people would be. But lately, I've started questioning whether emotional love is always enough for marriage. People always say personality matters more than looks, and I agree with that. But I'm starting to realize physical compatibility matters too. Not in a shallow social media way, but in a real relationship way. Because intimacy matters. Feeling desired matters. And I keep wondering what happens long term if this problem already feels this big after only 3 years. What happens after 10 years? What happens when life becomes harder, when stress increases, or when kids enter the picture? I'm scared one of us will slowly end up feeling lonely, rejected, or unwanted. And maybe what hurts most is knowing she can probably already feel some of this distance, even if I never directly say it. I wish this situation were simpler. I wish she were toxic or cruel so walking away would make sense. But she isn't. She's someone I deeply love. And maybe that's why this confusion hurts so much. Sometimes I sit there wondering if I'm overthinking everything. Maybe relationships aren't supposed to feel perfect physically forever. Maybe real love is choosing someone even when every single part of the relationship doesn't feel ideal all the time. But then another part of me worries that ignoring this feeling now could eventually destroy both of us later. I've read stories about people staying in relationships because the emotional connection was strong, only to slowly become more distant physically until they felt more like close friends than romantic partners. That honestly terrifies me. I don't want to wake up years from now feeling trapped, resentful, or emotionally disconnected from someone who genuinely gave me her heart. And I definitely don't want her spending years beside someone who secretly struggles to fully desire her the way she deserves to be desired. That thought alone has been keeping me awake every single night lately. Thanks for watching, like, share, and subscribe.